And then I was trying to make actual splits, but they weren't working. For some reason, it wouldn't let me add any more rows. So I'll have to just do that online.
What is this? Wow, what a mansion!
Should be having a roast in the next couple of hours or so. I'll probably make this my final run of the day. By the time we're done with this, should be approaching the nice 4-hour mark. Nice little Sunday stream. We got a good start on Claire A.
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
And I want to get a nice run in with this, so
Our old partner, you know.
be a nice little side project to do. You know what I mean? Like we've sped run PC. You know, get a run on the emulator board too. And then I can follow that up with actually real hardware, because I've got that too.
A dining room.
It's always a little bit of a bummer when you lose a run that far or that close to the end. But that's just the way it is, man. It's the way sheep goes.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Hope this is not Chris's blood.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
What is it?
Killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being. Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
The only problem, like I said when I was doing Resi 2 earlier, the problem with CME, seeing my controls on screen, is you see how much I fucking fidget during cutscenes?
Okay.
When I'm mashing buttons and fucking around with inputs.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
It's interesting because until quite late into development, the lockpick was just going to be in your inventory like a normal item.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up.
And not quite like how future games kind of have a, I don't know what you call it, like a personal item, like Claire and Leon have like one item that, like he's got the lighter or the lockpick for Claire. What are we doing, boys? What are we doing running into that? Not even gonna bother resetting. I ain't about to fucking spend another 5 minutes sitting through cutscenes. That was a little rough. Hopefully we get this run done, I can go eat some food. Almost forgot the green herb. Beautiful.
Barry!
Jill, what's going on? Any clues?
No, but something's wrong with this house.
The ASMR was free, by the way.
This hall is dangerous. Maybe it's better to secure our escape route first.
Well, later ASMR attempts are going to be a
There must
little bit
back
pricier.
door somewhere. Let's try to find it first, shall we?
Whoa! Okay, let's not run into crow spawn. I think we might have just done it. I think it's faster if we just use the herb afterwards. But let's complete a run on the emulator and then we can worry about saving time. Shit, that was bad. I was looking away. God, I'm actually still bummed out about that run. That was actually a pretty sick run, if I'm being honest. I can't really think of a lot that I did wrong, except for maybe like a couple of movements here. And obviously dying, you know, that's probably a big part of it too. Ooh. With that being said, though, I think based on the fact that we've actually had some pretty okay movement, I said pretty okay movement. I mean, to be honest with you, it doesn't even matter as long as we can just finish a run. And then I need to fix the splits as well. For some reason, maybe I should just. Part of me wants to completely like just reinstall Live Split. I feel like something's gone wrong with it. It will just delete my layout for no fucking reason. I'm thinking I know what I did wrong there.
Richard, what happened?
Oh, Jill, this house is dangerous. There are terrible demons. Ouch!
You're wounded. What kind of demon attacked you?
It was a huge snake, and also
Poisonous.
Poisonous? Oh no. Richard, hold on.
There is serum. Oh no, I should have brought some with me.
No problem. I'll go and get it.
Thanks.
It's safe to say we've got that dodge now. RGB lights do I use? I actually use a bulb that I got from Amazon for like, I want to say maybe £11, I think. And then what you can do is you can control it for an app on your phone, which I didn't think was like necessary. But your 4 floodlights. I used to have the strips that you could put down, and I think that they kind of work a little bit better. But as long as I've got like, I mean, I don't have a light, and I've got Notepad behind behind the game to kind of light my face up. So real janky terms of lighting, but I mean it works. You know what I mean? think I might look into getting some lights at some point. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. But I found that it's a lot cheaper than the strips, but it depends on how, like, what length you need for the strips. Oh, nice one. So you've got like, there's just a balance out so it doesn't look like too artificial. Like if you've got that yellow light, then nice. Yeah, I need to get some proper lighting set up at some point, I think. I think someone requested to put red on, and I forgot to put the little notepad behind my screen. And I ended up looking like I was like severely sunburnt, which was quite funny. Wouldn't be too far from the truth if it wasn't January. Oh, it is. It really is. Like, for that I had to put notepad on full screen pretty much. My question with lights though was like, do you feel like if you don't have the right settings on it, could end up hurting your eyes? Or can you configure it so it's much
Here's the
easier on your
serum.
eyes?
Richard, hold on. I'll give you a shot now.
Jill, here's my radio.
Yeah, sorry. With like the setup that you've got going.
No! Richard!
Because I'm kind of debating on what kind of light to go for.
Careful.
I think I've got them, but they look super expensive in comparison to what else you can get. Can we get past the snake now, please? Oh, okay, so you've got it aimed kind of at the walls, but it almost bounces off of it. That makes sense. That way you don't have them just pointed directly at you. Oh, rip the run. We fucked it. No, we did it. We did it. Yeah, consider it floodlights, right? And yeah, no, we're running the emulator category, so I tried to make splits, but for some reason it wouldn't let me add. Well, I've done this 2 runs in a row now. It wouldn't let me add more than just 1 split, so I've just gone with a timer today. And then what I'll do is tomorrow I'll fix all of my splits. I was originally going to go and, you know, run a bit of Chris. We got hit with a really nice raid. I was ready to run some Chris. And my splits reset again. Like, the numbers are all there, but... the layout had completely reset to that default live split. I wasn't too fond of that. How you doing, Ready Breakers? I hope you're doing well today, man. Hope Remix's been treating you well. I honestly thought we would mess up the snake there because we got caught on the little wall. Okay, so you know, rest assured, this run may go well. We just can't die to chimeras again. I tried to add like splits before this, but I was just gonna. I wasn't gonna have anything too specific. It was just gonna be like Mansion 1, Guardhouse, Mansion 2, Caves. Probably gonna get hit now. Oh no, we'll be fine. God, I hate how like slightly floatier the controls are on this version. Shit, I got a message I need to reply to. Don't have a cutscene for a while either. I just do it on the door transition scenes. That's what I used to do way back when I used to stream these games. Take that opportunity to like catch up with chat, because that was when it was like absolutely fine for you not to talk. Most people didn't even talk, I don't think. We had plenty of time to react to that. I just didn't. Oh wow, we came at a really weird angle on that. But it still let us pick it up. To be honest, if we got that dodge in the lab with the zombies, we would have probably finished that. Because even if we got hit by those, by the chimeras, it wouldn't have done anything. Would have put us to like orange caution at the very least. Yeah, I do. No, not much has changed, but my whole stream setup was quite janky, to be honest. I'm glad that this particular emulator, it's pretty plug and play. You don't need to configure anything. I think that's why they prefer it for this category, because they use it for Survivor as well. Your webcam is your phone. And play though that. I mean, you know what? That's the thing is, right? Is if it works, that's what makes it so fucking good and even more impressive. One of my friends, he used to, he had, I think it was his OnePlus phone hooked up as his webcam, but it looked really good. So people just won't be able to tell the difference, to be honest, man. As long as it looks good, you know what I mean? I mean, I think as long as they can see you know what I mean. It's no big deal. Get me one of those early 2000s webcams that are like 10 FPS. I used to use for my webcam. I had the PlayStation Eye toy thing, the PlayStation Move, and there was a driver you could install it and make it like turn it into a webcam, and it was such a pain in the ass to work. But for a while, that was our webcam setup, like way back when. I mean, now that streaming's become so big, I guess, like a lot of these companies have marked up things like webcams and headsets. Like, I was looking for a headset for work, and a lot of the headsets are stupidly expensive these days. So you really, you gotta. Not everyone can get that insane. Oh, 100%. Like, the one thing I absolutely love is when they've got like a dedicated streaming room and they have like an actual webcam. Hey, thank you so much for the sub, my dude. I appreciate that. Welcome to sub team. You come up with some kind of nickname. I do appreciate that though, man. Thank you. But yeah, I feel like, yeah, like him, and I'm trying to remember. There's another one. I think he's a Counter-Strike streamer, and when he's not playing, he'll have like another camera facing the entire room, and it looks insane. Like, Break does it as well. He plays a lot of Tarkov, DayZ kind of games, and they've got the light strips all around their room. Like, some people's production value is insane. Like, if I had the money, man, I definitely would set it up. But I don't know. I think that as long as, like, no matter how jank your setup is, as long as because obviously the viewers don't see that. So if I've got like a weird tripod or this or that, as long as they don't see that, and I think people will respect it anyway, even if they do see it, because there's just something different about us small streamers, you know? Oh, nice, dude. I would love to have some kind of streaming room. This is my room, but I mean, I don't mind anyway. I think if you look far enough at like my old runs on my YouTube channel when I lived in Luton, at my place there, my room that I lived in for several years was so small. You could practically see the entire room on the face cam. And I had to make that work, man. it was a bit of a struggle. But on like this side, you could see the door, and then you could almost see my window there.
What the hell is this?
Barry!
Jill!
What the hell is this? Wonder what like the next big thing for streams will be. Oh man, I mean you could set that up as a webcam as well. I'm pretty sure like there's a few things you can do. That would look amazing. I know some of the biggest streamers use like proper cameras for their actual webcam setup, but
Thanks, Barry.
Don't mention
I upgraded my webcam a few years
what a
ago.
monster.
I've got like
I
the
can't
standard.
believe-
It's a
what
pretty
the
good
hell
webcam
is
now. I've
this
got no
place
problems with
anyway?
it. Although it's gone up in price since I bought it. And that comes down to where, like even the capture cards, like I had like the original Elgato Game Capture HD for like years, and it recently started to die on me. So I was like, okay, I'll buy a new one. It didn't last 6. Damn, that's unlucky, man. I've had mine for a few. I think I bought it in 2018, I think.
Wesker.
I still have some of the plastic wrap on it. Like, I haven't taken it off. It's still in it. I've got to keep that looking
That's
clean.
what I was going to say. Where on earth have you been? You disappeared from the hall all of a sudden.
Damn, dude, that's really frustrating.
But I have my reasons.
Logitech are quite annoying with their return stuff as well. I think SteelSeries, I used to use their mouses, and they had this weird thing on the mouse where, like, the grip on the side would like rub off kind of over time, and they were nice enough to send another one for free. But Logitech, when my headset for Logitech died, they were like, they refused, even though it was more so to like the poor design of the headset.
Rooms in that mansion that we can't get into because they're locked up. I have been looking around for clues.
Okay, I'll go to the other house and see if I can find any clues.
Will you do that? I'm counting on you.
Oh man, everything's just been super difficult to get a hold of as well. Oh really? I'm using my HyperX at the minute, but just making sure I didn't forget anything. But that's Chris's run. We need to go in the save room and grab the first aid spray. Oh shit. Yeah, I ended up getting a HyperX keyboard, and it doesn't have the number pad on it because at the time I was playing a lot of Counter-Strike, and you know, just wanted the. I didn't want the number pad or the hefty size of a keyboard to take up most of my desk space. But now I mean, I still play FPS games, but nowhere near as much as I was a few months ago. So, and I kind of wish I bought a keyboard with a number pad, because that would have made running with a playing this with a keyboard much easier. Would have had more space as well. Well, less space, but my old keyboard was like what was it? It lasted for I think I bought it in 2016. It's CM Storm? No. Nah, not anymore. I'm playing with controller at the minute. I've been trying to switch over to control for keyboard for PC, but I'm okay with the WASD movement. But I think it's just because my keyboard's quite small. So putting on, assigning all of the action buttons, I don't know. I have to end up putting my arm in a weird angle. Where on the number pad it'd be on the other side. I could just kind of. I might have to dust off the keyboard. Alright, let's not get slashed here because we fucked it earlier here. Oh man, see, when it comes to first-person games, like I played console for a very long time. Like during the 360 generation, that was like my main thing. And then I ended up upgrading my PC 2014. And it's taken a very long time to get somewhat good at these games, but like any shooters. But I don't think I can go back. People say that for Resident Evil, like, the keyboard is better, and I can definitely see how it is. Debating on whether to pick this first aid up. Have some room for error. Yeah, I've heard some really good things about the Elite controllers. Been using a DualShock myself, but I really like the PS4 controller. I'm interested to see how the PlayStation 5 controller is. I know that even if I wanted to get a PlayStation 5, I wouldn't be able to get a whiff of one because of how bad they're being scalped at the minute. It's gotten to a point where scalpers were able to... They basically exploited something to where they got all of the stock... They got all of the stock before it was even actually available to the public. I mean, I don't mind waiting personally. Like, the only games I'm super excited for and wanting to get is Resi Village, and that comes out on PC anyway. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, I've seen how the size of that behemoth, the PlayStation 5. Fucking hell. I'm more than happy to wait until we see a slim version, to be honest.
Yes, but I can't see very well.
Look, I'll wait.
How about going down to check by yourself? I have a rope here.
It's massive, man.
Well, then
Like,
I'll
all of
try
these
to
new
go down
consoles look
using the
so...
rope.
Like, the Xbox One has a weird... Or Xbox Series X has a really weird design to it. But, I mean, they're making so much money from scalping it, and you'll always have someone who will have no problem putting down, like, £1,500 on a PlayStation 5. Like, they've got the money to waste, so it's like, okay.
Now I've done it. Sorry, Jill.
But by doing so, they're feeding into that.
I'll go and
Like,
get another rope.
yeah, if only. Tell me about it.
Barry!
Obviously, like, it doesn't help with... I think there would obviously be more, like, PlayStations available if it wasn't for the pandemic. That's obviously, like, made it harder for manufacturing, I imagine. So it's kind of shitty. In fact, it's very shitty that they're taking advantage of it. But it's just one of those things that are, like... If you really want it, you've got to be a little bit patient, sadly. I see that as a win-win in my book, though. Yeah, that's very true. Like, with how much of a write-off the last year has been, I would have had no problem if they were like, oh, yeah, we're going to delay the launch a little bit. You know, we want to make sure we've got enough for stock. But I'm sure they don't really care anyway. I mean, regardless of who they're selling it to, it's still a sale for them, you know? But I definitely agree with that. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know. I just kind of assumed that. I mean, would that have been in, like, potential sales? Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. I feel like there's not even any, like, I can't, aside from Demon Souls, and maybe a handful of other games, there's not a crazy amount of games this gen that are out just yet. Like, I'm more than happy to wait a few years. The reason I bought a PlayStation 4 in the first place was for Silent Hills, and that got cancelled. So, but I mean, I'm still happy with it. Definitely got my money's worth on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, you usually buy a game or something. Oh, we're gonna get grabbed, 100%. No worries, my dude. I have to say, having the door transitions lets my smooth brain work out what I'm doing next. Yeah, dude, on that emulator percent. Almost had a run earlier too. But we lost it to some chimeras who thought they'd be a little cheeky. Been watching football, that's alright, man. What game was on today? Who won? Were you happy with the result? Oh god, I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze, but just gonna hold it back. West Ham v Liverpool. Nice. I can't say I watch a crazy amount of football these days, but like, once you can go to stadiums again, I'll be on it 100%. Because, well, the experience of that is just so fucking... Just can't beat that. Yeah, man, he came in as we were finishing that Claire A run. and I was trying to switch over and everything was going wrong. So for like 5 minutes, I'm just sitting here trying to get everything working. I'm like, yeah, I'm really sorry, guys. You know, tried to get the fucking emulator working. Everything was bugging out for some reason. Then I tried to switch over to, I was just going to do standard Chris runs on PC. Opened my splits up and it just deleted the entire layout that I have for it to fit into the top left. I was like, oh my god, you fucking... Alright, let's just do emulator runs then, fuck it. Tell me about it, man. My best streams always end up being the ones wondering why I had 2 Sonic tabs. gotta boost it. If you open up the tab 100 times, we'll get partner. 100%. Imagine if it worked like that. Yes. That'd kill anyone's PC though if that's Chrome. Right, we got munched a couple of times on this last part, so yeah, this is the director's cut on PlayStation. Technically, it's on an emulator, so aside from some speed-related things, you fucker. Could probably try and get some PSN runs as well, but I mean, this is in the same category as PSN, so maybe they're like around the same speed, but it will be on the same leaderboard basically. It's nice not having a third dog here. Alright, so that wasn't bad. We got munched by 1 dog and that was it. Then after this run, I'm gonna go eat some food because I'm fucking starving. To be honest, there's not really much I can complain about with the cave in our last attempt. That was a really good cave. Black Tiger, we got hit twice, but we didn't get poisoned because Jill was an absolute tank.
Is that Jill?
Having my Sunday dinner
Is
after
that
this.
voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there!
Yeah.
Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh no, I'm alone. But why are you asking?
Listen, the stars are going to be finished soon. Someone is a traitor.
Someone is a traitor.
From the start by Umbrella.
Speaking of jank setups from earlier, I want to get the stream. Oh, what the hell is it called? Where you have all the buttons on it, but they're super expensive. I'd rather not buy it. But Sydney was showing me something.
Killed him, I wonder.
It's like one of the. It's like this thing full of buttons, and you'd use it usually for music, but you could probably bind everything and just have it be a little stream. What the hell is it called? Stream something? Elgato stream something. I can't remember what it's called. Yeah, he came in with a sub. Well appreciated. Pushes us back to 7 now. We get hit. Yep. That's just the way it is. Once we get to 15, get a new emote. I think I'll actually look into getting it commissioned, kind of like what you've done. Get some nice emotes. I wish, like with affiliate, they would give you free emotes from the get-go and you wouldn't have the tier system. I think that would work better. Because no one's going to sub at tier 3 on an affiliate stream. It would just make more sense to give you free emotes. And then you unlock more with each thing. think what I'll do over the next couple of days as well. Just trying to debate on what I mean, we'll go. I definitely want to run Claire A. Claire A has been a lot of fun today. This is I quite like doing emulator runs too. It's just not gonna happen, is it? I'll be better off just trying to blow it up, but does it not work on this? Oh no, it does. It's just a little slow. Usually you can just pause cancel and then just go about your way. 50? Holy shit! They're not asking much, are they? You and blowing up, man. You've been doing real well. I have no doubt you'll get it. I think you said, was it like 100? You've hit 100 followers already in this month? I know your target was 1,000 for the year, and you're probably going to get that. I'm hoping... I would imagine that once you've unlocked it... 100... Jeez, look at that, dude. Yeah, you'll hit 1,000 easily. Okay, still have this first aid spray. Gonna lurk. Alright, man, I definitely will. I appreciate the lurk, dude. Enjoy your evening. I think of it. Yeah, no, I do have a lurk command. I might change it though. Have it something Resident Evil based. I think the trigger for that is slightly different than PC. Or maybe I'm just bad. No, on PC I think I come in... If you're coming in from the way that I'm going... I don't know if that makes sense. If you put the medal in on the right side as opposed to the left side like I was doing, you'll be better off. That's what I was trying to say. Haha, I can speak English, guys, I promise. So come out a little bit, we'll turn around here. Beautiful. Okay, no messing up now. We fucked up so bad on the last attempt. There we go. we go. That would have saved time. Even if we mess up this dodge coming up soon, we have this first aid spray, so... As long as we don't run into every chimera in the back, we should be fine. There we go, so you can trigger this from here. And that way you don't have to turn all the way around, you can just do this. Nice. There we go, boys. Dodge is done. Can't blame the man for trying to fuck me up. There's got to be a better way to dodge that zombie or that chimera. Just got to be super careful because we might be on caution, and if we get double tapped here. Oh, no, we're okay. Alright, to the Tyrant. I'm thinking sub 105, maybe?
Jill!
Keeping in mind all of the cutscenes we have to watch, alongside the billion door scenes in between.
For you.
Barry.
Jill, don't be angry. I wanted you to wait for me.
Barry, don't screw up again like you did when you dropped that rope.
Yeah, Barry, you absolute fool. You idiot!
Wesker?
You did a fine job, Barry.
Just as I thought.
I think you should stay away from Barry, Jill. I hear that his wife and 2 daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
You are so cruel.
Well, you don't have to worry about anything, because you'll be
Yeah, like the
free
low
as
bit
well.
rate in their voices, I love it.
Why do you have to destroy stars?
That's Umbrella's intention. This laboratory has been engaging in dangerous experiments, and recently an accident has occurred.
An accident has occurred.
This disaster cannot be made public.
That's why having stars nosing about is so inconvenient. So you're a slave of Umbrella now, along with these virus monsters.
I think you misunderstand me, Jill. To me, the monsters you mention mean nothing. I'm going to burn all of them together with this entire laboratory. I must complete my mission, as ordered by Umbrella. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry!
Barry's such a fool. He'll be under the control of Umbrella forever.
How come both Umbrella and you can intimidate him by taking his family as hostages?
Umbrella? Well, I intimidated him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used him for my personal purposes. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following orders from Umbrella.
So you're planning something else?
If you succeeded in developing the world's most powerful biological weapon, what would you do? What if you were in
What if
charge?
you were in charge?
You must stop this now.
You're a brave girl. But if I were you, I wouldn't give up such a big discovery. You
Sub
guys are
10, I
idiots.
think sub 105
No one
is realistic.
understands its real value.
So, you're going to steal all the research?
Better yet, I'm going to show you the tyrant.
It's magnificent. Yeah, that's a remake line.
Tyrant virus is a super virus, which creates a monster which is much stronger than human beings. Tyrant is the most powerful biological weapon in the world.
You don't mean you're experimenting on real people?
This is really beautiful. All this power will be mine.
My wife's son showed me you. Love it. Hey, how you doing, Ollie?
Don't be upset.
Yo, the old wife's son.
All we
Show me your stream.
exist to be eaten.
This Twitch thing's amazing, it is. It's so good, man. Honestly. I mean, Jill's scenario is better for it, but... You missed out on some of the best lines, man. Some of the lines at the beginning are just absolute, just
What?
gold.
Don't come this way! No!
No! See if this glitch should still work on this version.
It can't control what it does.
Oh, you can quick fire. Okay. Duly noted. I just sucked at doing it. That was a sick tyrant, though. Okay, well, as long as we don't botch leaving the lab, we should be fine. Next, we speedrun the Sega Saturn version. No, I'm joking. I don't. That seems super fucking rare to get these days.
Hi, Jill. It's you.
I'm so
Barry?
embarrassed.
I'm really embarrassed to see you now. Just leave me. Go quickly.
It's over, Barry. Wesker's dead.
Is that so? Jill, will you do me a favor? This is my last wish. Please give this photo to my family. Will you?
Sure.
Forgive me, Jill.
Damn. Right, well, I won't be looking at that, Barry. I'm sorry. No hard feelings, but you did hold me at gunpoint and drop a rope, so I'm afraid, you know, I'm not saying he deserved to die, but... Nope. Messed that line up. I reckon we could get sub 102. Not this run though. But we made maybe a couple of mistakes. Quick shooting as well. Could have been maybe a better Black Tiger. I'll have to practice that. Because the controls are slightly different on this. They feel slightly different. And you can't pause cancel. I didn't really want to do anything. Didn't want to risk it. My wife's son showed me you. Love it. Damn, dude. You've got the whole my wife's son community in here. Oh, my son's wife. Sorry, I misread it. Your son's wife. Your son's wife. Conversations to have with a father-in-law. Yeah, so I was watching this Twitch streamer and he plays these really old games, like, relatively quickly. Check him out. Oh, what's Twitch? Just do it, you cunt. Do it, you old boomer. Alright, don't ask. Just do it. I think we stopped the timer here. Here. I don't think I could skip these on this version, so we get to watch all the FMV and the credits. I think this is when the timer stops. GG's, guys. First completed run on the any % Jill emulator. There's just something about the compressed audio on the PlayStation 1 that just... It's just built different, man. Hey, worst ending, we got it. You see what I mean? They don't have the... I think I was saying this the other day, because of the whole union thing, there's no voice actor names, it's just pseudonyms, it's first names. But now we get this sick fucking guitar solo, so it's okay. Again, I don't think you could skip this, so... And would you really want to? (102.26). That's actually a pretty good time, to be honest. I'm happy with that. Could probably cut it down. Could easily cut it down to a minute. 1 hour and a minute. I think world record is 59 minutes. 58, 59 minutes. I like how they have like makeup and all this stuff, but for the most part the FMVs are all in black and white anyway. With the exception of the ending. Shinji Mikami. I think if you get the best ending, it shows like a show reel of you killing people. Killing zombies, monsters. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see what we got. I think it might count. Oh, well, actually, hold on. We got one more post-credit scene. Hey, 10. Oh, even better. 102.14. GG's, guys. Good time. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That was actually pretty sick. I think can definitely cut some time off. But that's for another day.